Welcome to the Basics of Filming Yourself with LSU Communication Across the Curriculum. In this video, we're going to take you through a few foundational steps to making professional videos where the focus is on what's most important, you. When getting started, it can be helpful to think about the different tools your viewer will use to watch your video. Will it be on a laptop, a desktop, a smartphone, or something else? You'll want the video to be high enough quality to look good in any of these platforms. Using a stable camera with enough storage to record you is a great place to start. Make your camera stable by using a tripod. LSU Studio 151 has tripods, cameras, and sound equipment available for checkout for free. If you're using your phone camera, make sure it's on horizontal and in a landscape mode. One thing to keep in mind is that while your computer's webcam is stable, sometimes playback can have issues with sound or images, so make sure if you go that route to check your equipment. Make sure your background is simple and non-distracting. Don't just sit in front of a blank white wall. This might wash you out, and depending on the lighting, it could also look a little bit jarring or unpolished. Try to have some reflections of your personality or professional interest behind you. These can be as simple as artwork, small plants, or a bookshelf, while still making you the focus. Think about what you have around you that projects the thoughtful, professional characteristics that you want to convey. Sitting up straight and comfortably is key to filming yourself properly. Try to emulate the posture you would if you were in an interview in person. You'll want to position the camera slightly above you so that the angle is flattering for you. You want your professor, future employer, admissions counselor, or whoever's watching to see the very best version of you. You'll also want to make sure you're centered in the frame. Your phone camera has a grid you can turn on in settings to help you set up the shot. Different lighting techniques are used in different contexts and settings. What works in one setting may not work in all. For this video, we're focusing on how best to film yourself for a general professional message. And in these cases, the most important thing is your face, seeing who you are, because you're the focal point. Making sure the lighting is appealing for you and your viewer is vital. And here, the filmmaker concentrated light behind them rather than on their face, which doesn't necessarily convey that they are accessible and approachable. When setting up your lighting, here are a few considerations to take into account. Some folks try to apply a 3-point rule of lighting, where one light is the strongest and focused to one side facing you, another light fills the shadows on the other side of the main light, and a third provides definition by lighting from the back. While you do not need to have 3 different light sources, it can be helpful to decide how much light you really do need. If you're able to film next to a window, you can take advantage of the soft natural light and maybe only use an extra lamp to brighten things up. You don't want to overlight your video because the result may be too harsh or glaring. On the flip side, if your video is too dark, it will be a little bit uncomfortable to watch. Take practice videos to see how the light reflects through the camera, making sure that shadows don't fall across your face or wash you out. Practice filming as many times as you need. After setting up your space, this is the most important step. If you mess up, if you don't like the angle you've put the camera at, you can stop the video, take a deep breath, and start over. You have the advantage of making everything look and sound perfect. So don't just practice, actually take a look at what it is you've been recording. A vital thing to take into account here is that particularly when you're starting out, this will take significantly longer than you think it will. So give yourself a lot of time for multiple takes, time to review those takes, and time to make those adjustments to your settings and content so that you really are putting your best self forward. When you have the best cuts of your video ready, make sure you edit on a computer. On the computer, you have more editing options than you would on your phone, even if you're using the same apps. CxC Studio 151 has computers with Adobe and iMovie to help you edit your videos, and this is at no cost to you. You can also access a variety of tutorials for iMovie and Adobe via YouTube and other open access platforms. Getting into the habit of checking these platforms can help you find quicker answers in real time as other people have similar questions. Now that you're ready to get started, remember that LSU CxC is here to help. Stop by Coates Hall 151 to check out equipment, access software, save your progress, and connect with a studio team member who can help you along the way. You can learn more about CxC's multiple campus studios by heading to cxc.lsu.edu. And happy filming!